Daryl's checking out his hairline, y'all. Look. He's like, nah, bro. Nah. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it. Come on, Daryl. Save your life. You're so close. The answer's on the
fair
next
to say
page.
That page 13, 12,
3,
11,
16, 45.
10, 9,
8,
8, 7,
7. Come on, 6.
and 6.
Uh-huh.
Out of all those pages,
Oh my God, Daryl. All
only
this.
3 have single source, and all the rest of them have at least 2 or 3 mixtures. Would that be fair to say?
No.
No.
Ooh.
And can you point out where the inaccuracy may be?
Sure.
In case I'm not being accurate.
Yeah, on page 6, the first profile that you're looking at, cuttings of the apparent hair from the gas tank strap. That's a single source profile.
That's 1.
The next line, the cutting of the unlit end of the blunt is 1.
2.
Cuttings of the apparent roots from the hairs, which is CC4, CC5, and CC8. So that's 3 items right there.
So you're looking at the actual heading.
That's correct.
And is that it?
Bluesy news.
On that page, yes.
Any other pages?
Directions to books, forward or back.
Exactly.
I don't consent to being called that name. We're going.
Daryl, you were worried about the wrong thing. You still talking about your name. That is your name. Shut up. Are you trying to get yourself free or not? Now is the time to pull some kind of, you're supposed to say some type of smart thing, like in the movies, like in the TV shows. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to say some smart thing, and then everybody's supposed to gasp like, oh my gosh, he's right. But nah, bro.
We're going from page 6
Are you asking single source profiles?
to page 7. From page 7, do you see any single source, or yes, I guess it would be called single source?
No. From page 6 to 13, as you previously stated, those are my star mix ones. So each one of those is going to be a mixture profile.
So the majority of them have mixture of persons.
From those pages, yes. But there are many single source profiles before the star mix.
Ooh, Daryl, so dumb. Oh my God, Daryl, you don't know what you're talking about. Just give up. Just quit. Just throw your hands up. Just wave. Throw your hands in the air and just wave them like you just don't care. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like I just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody let me hear say, oh yeah, yeah.
Do you recall who you turned your report over to once you finished your report?
For technical review?
I'm sorry, can you
For technical review?
Hit the like button for Mama, please.
Had finished your written report. Do you recall who you turned that over to?
Yes.
Can you state it for the jury and for the record?
Kelly Gajewski was my tech reviewer. She reviews it, sent it back for edits, and then I fixed those. It was approved by her. Then it goes to a supervisor for an administrative review.
Fix the edits? What do you mean by fix the edits?
If there's any typos or anything like that, it'll come back. Or if I forgot to initial a page or something like that, I'll fix those and then send it back to her for approval.
Hit the
Working
like
with
button.
law enforcement,
Like button.
which you've stated you've done numerous times. And in regards to written reports, to your knowledge,
Oh, it's in the song?
are you aware of officers taking a creative writing course?
Objection relevance.
Grounds.
Sustained. That's the fourth question.
Sustained.
Not relevant. Next question.
Have you or anyone you know filed a complaint in this matter?
No.
Would you consider yourself an injured party in this matter? Ever directly talk to the plaintiff in this matter?
I don't know how I would talk to the state of Wisconsin.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
I do not know how I would talk to the state of Wisconsin. It's an entity.
No further questions?
Thank you. Any redirect?
Yes. Sir, on page 6 of your report, you were identifying for the defendant some of the single source profiles that you developed. Do you recall that?
Yes.
And one of the items you described as items CC4A, CC5A, and CC8A. Do you see that?
Objection leading.
Overruled, the witness may answer. Go ahead.
Yes, I do.
What do those items represent?
Objection leading.
Overruled, the witness may answer.
Those are cuttings of the apparent root ends of the hairs that I took off the sweatshirt.
Forgot to ask you about the hairs.
Objection leading.
Did you, I'm sorry, that was a statement. I'll move on, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You told Mr. Brooks on cross that you developed a single source profile for those hairs. Is that right?
Objection, I don't consent to being called their name, and it's leading the witness.
The objections are noted. Overruled, the witness may answer.
That's correct.
Who was the source of those hairs on that sweatshirt, State's Exhibit number 84?
Objection speculative.
Overruled. Go ahead and answer.
How is that speculative, Darrell? It's not she didn't say, who do you think had hair on there? No. Said, whose hair was on the sweatshirt? Okay.
Darrell Brooks is the
Darrell Brooks.
Thank you.
Hey, don't worry, Darrell. It was just Darrell's DNA on there. So, I mean, you're not Darrell, so you don't have anything to worry about, right? You should tell them they need to drop this now because look, they just told you whose DNA they found. They found some guy named Darrell Brooks. That ain't even you. There you go. Case blown wide open. Okay. It was Darrell Brooks's DNA. So they know who it was and it wasn't you. So you don't have anything to worry about anymore. Tell them to get them shackles up off your ankles. Okay? Tell them they're way too tight on your ankles and you got a freedom sandwich outside in a food truck waiting on you. You tell them. You tell them that this is not justice. Okay? Your rights as a sovereign citizen and the Constitution of these here United States. Okay? They can't keep you here like this. This is not constitutional. Say all those things I said, Darrell, and they're going to set you free. I promise. Pinky swear. Yes, honey, yes.
Nothing else.
Thank you, sir. You may step down.
Darrell, stop him. He's the key to your freedom, Darrell. You can't let him go.
As much as I would love to have another witness, we're going to break for the night because it is 5:49. So, with that, I will give the instruction that I made.
Is Darrell dancing? What is Darrell dancing to?
Giving every night to the jurors.
Darrell was dancing, y'all.
Lawyers, interpreters, and witnesses will not contact or speak with the jurors.
That's right, Darrell. Get your paperback Bible. You need that. Make sure you got that in your cell. You're going to have to get back in your cell, open it up, and have a conversation with Jesus. Let him know that he let you down today. You was expecting him to come in, swoop down, and save you. Oh, my gosh. The fact that Darrell is like, it's so funny to me. Like, I know exactly where I'm going. Well, I'm 150,000% sure about where I'm going. Remove me then, James. Remove me then.
Do not listen to any conversation about this case. Do not research any information that you personally think might be helpful to you in understanding the issues presented. Do not investigate this case on your own or visit the scene either
Look at Darrell.
in person or by.
What you looking at them for? Yeah, they won. They whooped your ass. It happened. It happened. It's okay. It's okay. Just relax. Let it happen. Okay? Just let it happen.
By any electronic means. Do not read any newspaper reports or listen to any news reports on radio, television, over the internet, or.
Darrell, you should feel pretty special. I mean, all of this is going on just for you. Like this, this is probably the most attention that Darrell's ever gotten without like screaming and pitching a fit. You know what I'm saying? Like all these people, Darrell, look, all these people are here. They're here for you. All the people sitting in the back, they're all for you. The judge, they're for you. The witnesses, they had to be called and summoned, all just for you. The prosecution got a whole team just to shit on you. Like this. That's, look at you. I mean, look at you. You're pretty important. Or at least getting you up underneath of this here prison was a pretty important assignment. At the very least, that was what it was. Okay.
or any other electronic application or tool about this trial. Do not consult dictionaries, computers, electronic applications, social media, the internet, or other reference materials for additional information. Do not seek information regarding the public records of any party or witness in this case. Any information you obtain outside the courtroom could be misleading, inaccurate, or incomplete. Relying on this information is unfair because the parties would not have the opportunity to refute, explain, or correct it. Do not communicate with anyone about this trial or your experience as a juror while you are serving on this jury. Do not use a computer, cell phone, or other electronic device, including personal wearable electronics, applications, or tools with communication capabilities to share any information about this case. For example, do not communicate by telephone, blog post, email, text message, instant message, social media post, or in any other way on or off the computer. Do not permit anyone to communicate with you about this matter, either in person, electronically, or by any other means. If anyone does so despite your telling them not to, you should report that to me. I appreciate that it is tempting when you go home in the evening.
Daryl's checking out his hairline, y'all. Look. He's like, nah, bro. Nah. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it.
To discuss this case with another member of your household, but you may not do so. This case must be decided by you, the jurors, based on the evidence presented in the courtroom. People not serving on this jury have not heard the evidence, and it is improper for them to influence your deliberations and decision in this case. After
Drink your water, Daryl. You look parched, honey.
the trial is completed, you are free to discuss this case and communicate with anyone in any manner. These rules are intended to assure that jurors remain impartial throughout the trial. If any juror has reason to believe that another juror has violated these rules, you should report that to me. If jurors do not comply with these rules, it could result in a new trial involving additional time and significant expense to the parties and the taxpayers. You are to decide the case solely on the evidence offered and received at trial. With that, you are excused for the evening. I'll briefly discuss scheduling.
Look at this. Look how he looking. He's the devil. Daryl is indeed Lucifer. Yes.